guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I created this look that I'm wearing right now, so if you'd like to see how I got this look and you'd like to get ready with me, then please keep watching. So first, just going in with the MAC paint pot in soft ochre to prime my eyelids before putting down any eyeshadow. And I'm just using a flat brush to blend that all over the lid, making sure to cover up any veins or red spots. After this, I just went in with a translucent powder on top to set that primer in place. Then using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette and using the color MFEO, which stands for Made for Each Other, which I think is so cute, and just buffing that into the crease as a transition color. Then I jumped into an old favorite, which is the Studio Makeup on the Go palette, and used the gray color and a bit of a bigger brush and just added that right on top. Next, I used the color Soda Pop from the Jaclyn Hill palette, just added that a bit higher up on the crease to make it a bit more smoky. Then just mixing the colors MFEO and Silk Cream and adding that on top of those dark colors just to soften it up just a tad. Next up, I used this flat brush and dipped into the color Enchanted, which is a really nice dark green color, and put that all over the lid. Bad girl, you're not supposed to pull your eye like that, so do as I say, not as I do. Then using this CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer and the brush I just dropped to cut out the crease. So I'm just putting it right onto the brush and then putting it onto the shadow that I've already put on the lid and just cutting out the crease. Pretty straightforward. Bad, Jamie, bad. I must say it did make my crease line pretty straight though. Next up, I used an old favorite. This is an eyeshadow called Color Design Infinite Eyeshadow in the color Electrifying Sparkle, and I put that on that same flat brush that I cut my crease with and then sprayed it with some setting spray just to make it more sparkly on the eye, and then just applied it on. Then we're just dipping back into that Soda Pop color and adding it to the edges to make it a bit more smoky. I don't know why I insist on making these funny faces when I do my makeup, but just using a makeup wipe to clean up underneath the eye and sharpen up that eyeshadow so that there's a more definite line there. And if that line is too sharp for you, you can always go in and blend it out. Next, onto the face, you always want to prime your skin before you put down any foundation. So I'm using the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer today, and I really like this primer. It's got coconut water and probiotic based ingredients and skin revivers. It basically feels like a really nice lotion and it smells amazing, and then it dries tacky, so sad zit there. But anyways, it dries tacky so that your foundation sticks well on top. So that's what I use to mix my foundations on today. So I use the Maybelline Fit Me Hydrate and Smooth in the shade 115, and then the Kat Von D Locket foundation in the color Light 44 Cool, and I just used the end of a makeup brush to blend it together and apply it to the face. Then using a damp sponge to blend that all into the skin. This is the Real Technique sponge. I really like this sponge for blending. It's awesome. Got it from Walmart. Then onto concealer using my favorite, which is the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser in the color Fair, and just adding that under the eyes and on the forehead and down the nose, basically everywhere you want to highlight or cover up any dark marks. I'm sorry for the lighting here. My natural light was playing games with me. Now lately I've been trying to let my concealer dry before adding the translucent powder, so I'm just going straight into eyebrows. This is a newer product and it's the Benefits Ka-Brow in the color 2, and just showing you there that the brush attaches to make it a bit longer, and then just doing my brows, you know. Then I decided that was awkward to hold, so I took it apart and just used the brush, which is small but quite easy to use when it's small. I'm still learning how to do my brows. I'm definitely not a pro, but I just like to draw the lines to outline it and fill in the tail, and then start to fill in the rest of the brow, and then try to do hair-like strokes towards the front. I'm still learning, so don't judge me. Now that my concealer has dried down, I'm just going in with this cute brush to add translucent powder under my eyes and basically everywhere where I put concealer, and then just use that big brush, which will put way too much powder. You want to tap that all off, and then just basically mattifying the liquid products. Now just taking the color Diva and on a pencil brush, just adding that onto the lower lash line. I thought that color matched the top shadows really well. Then with a different pencil brush, I'm just going in with the color Silk Cream and blending that underneath that Diva color. Then going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Waterline Eye Pencil in the color Walk of Shame. It wasn't applying too great, so I was just warming it up on my hand, which seemed to help. And after much trial and error, I added eyelashes, which they didn't stick on too well, but hey, whatever. Then I added bronzer. That's the brand Cargo in the color Light Medium, I believe. Just added that onto my cheeks and a bit onto my forehead where the sun would naturally hit. Then just going in with my favorite blush of all time. This is the Tarte in Paaarty, and my favorite blush brush, and just added that onto my apples of my cheeks and my cheeks. Then just adding some highlight. This is Becca in the color Prosecco Pop. Never leave the house without highlight, girl. Then just going in with my Ofra highlight and a little brush to highlight my inner corners. Thanks for getting ready with me, guys, and if you liked this look, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, okay, as I was saying, please let me know in the comments down below. I only curled the front of my hair so that I could film this video before the sunlight goes away, so the back is still straight. Don't judge me.